Hi friends. Today the festive event started and Mech number 20 is already available for purchase. Redeemer, like all previous mechs, is not available on Progress Path, and at the moment you can get it first in Crate Rush. Then it may be added as a playoff reward. And then there will be special offers for direct purchase with real money. And after about 3 months the developers will make Crate Rush for coins. Yes, it's terribly long, but so far it is. Developers understand our indignation, and now there is an active work on the new functionality of the content. That is, an alternative to the Progress Path. Nothing else will be added there, because the Progress Path is considered a base, and all the new content will already be in the workshop. Although I have no idea how exactly it will be implemented. Okay, let's talk about Redeemer. You probably already saw a lot of videos about it on my channel, but I haven't expressed my opinion about it yet. I'm sad, actually. This is the 20th anniversary mech, but it's not worth your attention. If you're like me, the one who buys everything in a row and improves to the maximum, you will sometimes play Redeemer in CPC mode. But in a tournament, you're unlikely to find a use for it. If you're spending wisely, then it's not something you want to invest resources into. It's not a meta mech at the moment, even though it has good speed and health parameters. His ability only opens up to its full potential at the last level. Only then it will be able to remove the negative effect of the EMP. But even at max level you won't be happy with him. Unfortunately, that's the case at the moment. Why do I say, at the moment? Because I hope that maybe the developers will improve it. My understanding of the game is that it's so useless that I thought they'd make it available to everyone. Well, okay, suppose you really want to play it. Immediately a question arises: what weapon to choose? As we've found the only decent weapon at the moment is the disc launcher. But the problem is that the disc launcher is already used by a more solid mech. Many people use it together with the stalker. Quite a good option is the shotgun 8 if your Redeemer has 16 energy. You can also try M rifle, but there are mechs that are much better suited to M. Everything else I definitely don't recommend. What's its role on the battlefield? As I understand it, the idea of the developers was this: to run to the enemy, kill someone and safely get back by using the ability. But in practice everyone stands around the corner and shoots. And you need a kill shot or surge to run into the enemy. While you're running towards the enemy, you're more likely to get killed, since you won't have the surprise effect. So what can it do in practice? He can get rid of EMP if he's maximally upgraded, which means he's got pink stars. Can defuse mines if he walks up to them and immediately presses backtrack. Can backtrack if the enemy appeared in front of you after respawn. But only if you just got there. For if you're there for 10 seconds, you're not going back anywhere. By the way, I saw a lot of posts in the comments that people do not quite understand how his ability works. So I think it's worth explaining. So, when he presses backtrack, the Redeemer goes into Astral for 0.5 seconds roughly. Now pay attention. During these 0.5 seconds you are as vulnerable as possible, because you still take damage and can get the debuff. So if a surge comes at you, and you press an early ability, and the surge comes to you before you get into the Astral, it catches you. So the ability is already used, but you didn't get to the Astral because the EMP was triggered. So keep in mind that you need to use the ability after the EMP effect was triggered. The second thing you need to pay attention to is the Guardian. His ability will send your backtrack to recharge, so you won't be able to get away. I also found that the Guardian can take you out of Astral. Maybe it was just a coincidence, but when I was backtracking the enemy Guardian activated his ability on me and it worked. That fact requires further verification. Alright, moving on. After 0.5 seconds of activating an ability, Redeemer goes to Astral. Then it goes the way it went for the last 10 seconds. If you've been standing still for a long time, you'll stay there and the ability won't save you. So you have to be in motion all the time to move anywhere. But because the game forces you to play carefully and often stand still and shoot at targets from behind the corner. In this case, if you get attacked, your ability won't save you. The only use I can see for myself is in beacon capture mode. And then only in those where there are 5 points, because on the map where there are only 3 points you have not enough space to move. 10 seconds is enough only to capture a neutral beacon and go back. And if the beacon is already red, after neutralization and capture you will stay there, as 10 seconds is not enough. Similarly, if you'll be shuttling between points, capturing them, and all of a sudden there's an enemy near the previous point that's already neutralizing it, you can suddenly appear in front of them. It will undoubtedly be a spectacular appearance, but alas, these are isolated cases. And don't forget the fact that you will be in front of the enemy's nose. The ability will already be on reset and you won't be able to escape from there. You'll be vulnerable and you'll probably get killed. So my conclusion is, don't touch this mech until they make it better. Thanks for listening to my thoughts. I'd love to hear your original ideas in the comments on how you could make his ability better. Please like this video, it helps promote the channel. This is important to me. And also subscribe to the channel, I try every day for you. Keep watching the video and enjoy the view.
Three, two, one, go. Get out of my way. Beacon capture failed. We're losing the lead. First blood. Beacon double kill. Killing spree. We have taken the lead. Multi-kill.
3, 2, 1, go. Let's get things started. Killing spree. Double kill. Well done. Dominating. Well done. Silent but deadly. Godlike. Smackdown. Smackdown. Well done. Fire. 3, 2, 1. Humiliation. Well done. Killing spree. Well done. Humiliation. Well done. Dominating. Well done. Humiliation. Well done. Ghost. Well done. Humiliation. Well done. Fire. Unstoppable. Smackdown. Well done. Ninja Master. Well done. Rampage. Well done. Smackdown. Well done. Godlike. Well done. Fire. Nemesis. Well done. 3, 2, 1, go. Get out of my way. Three,